What's up, baby? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, representing Team King of Games all day, every day, of course. Today I'm going over an update of my Burning Abyss deck. I've been playing Burning Abyss Rituals for like 5 months, I think now. I've been enjoying it a lot. I just really love their Ritual spell and the Ritual monster. And you guys know, like, if y'all don't know me, I love Rituals in general. So I was really happy just to be playing this deck. It's really fun and it's very, very competitive. Also, this is still PK Fire, so, you know, we trying to keep that dream alive. You know, we trying to like not do pure BA. We're trying to have fun and just have some kind of like hidden pluses off of your Dante mills. It's always nice to mill a boots and a cloak. Like you just kind of went +2, which is real dope. So we're gonna hop right into the deck profile. So starting off with monsters, we play 2 Malakota, the Netherlord or the Burning Abyss. This monster is so annoying. If you're playing against him, he's just so annoying. Oh my god, like, you'll hate this monster. If you ever play against me and I'm running a Burning Abyss, you might not want to be my friend after that. This card is just, oh, so sacky. Not sacky in the sense that he's a one-of, he's just so sacky. Like, I did this a bunch of times to my boy Chris, he plays Burning Abyss as well. I fire late and sent this off, so I destroyed 3 of his cards and then used this effect to send the 4th card on the field to the graveyard. I literally just cleared an entire field. And it's just like, good game, Dante and Sir. No Dante, Sir. You're scooping? All right. Malakota is just freaking annoying, man. This card is just, oof. Then we play 3 Phoenix Rhino Warrior. He's pretty much utility. He's anything you need. He's similar to Foolish Burial, but he's a 3-of. And also, when you control monsters that aren't BAs, he protects your BAs from being destroyed by their own card effects. So that's always nice. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from battle as well, which kind of comes up. Then you have 3 Skarm. So look at Phoenix Rhino Warrior as 3 copies of everything on the deck. He's your 6 copies of Skarm. You know, here's your 6 Farfas. You know, your 4 Sir, your 4 Graph. No, I'm sorry. Even taking into account that there's a tour guide, right? So look at tour guide, Phoenix Rhino Warrior, and Skarm as 7 extra copies of everything on the deck. So with that said, you'll see exactly how consistent it is. 3 copies of Farfa. Farfa for the disruption. Farfa with Beatrice really ain't that bad, and sometimes it's nice to Farfa your own monster, because when you Farfa your extra deck monster from your extra monster zone, and it comes back during the end phase, it returns in the main monster zone and not the extra monster zone. So like, if you don't have the resources to link summon, and you're like, I want to have, you know, some kind of like shenanigans where I can have multiple extra deck monsters somehow, some way, it's always nice to like Farfa your own Dante, for example, and just let him come back during the end phase. But in addition to that, it disrupts your opponent plays. And it kind of just like helps you to push through boards so that you can go for your damage. And just try to OTK them before that ugly monster comes back during the end phase, because it could be a thorn in your side. 2 Aelic. I like Aelic a lot under Beatrice. Not under Beatrice, but with Beatrice. Like Beatrice turns into like a Phoenix Chain or an Effect Veiler, which is really nice. So Aelic is just so clutch. And it's came up so many times where the first one either was in hand or it got milled, and I was like, dang, I need an Aelic for my Beatrice. So I was like, I need to play 2 of this card. Then you play 2 copies of Libic. Summoning your BAs with their effects negated are very important, because sometimes you control Beatrice and you don't want your Burning Abyss monsters to die. So if you don't have Phoenix Rhino Warrior, you have Libic. And at the same time, if you have Phoenix Rhino Warrior, you have Libic anyways. There's so many different ways to get to the same card. That's what makes this deck so consistent, to me, in my opinion. Then you have the one-ofs, the Sakis, 1 Graph, 1 Sir. You know, Scar Graph, Sir, the best BAs. Libic special from hand, special from deck, special from grave. And then Levier special from Banished Zone. There's nothing that you can't get back. Really dope. Barbar, I'm considering playing this card at 2, because in grind games, he just helps you to kill Trick Stars and other decks like that. Then you have Calcab, you have Rubik, and then you have Drahig. Funny thing with Drahig, a lot of BA players don't play him at all. In fact, I haven't seen a single BA player that, you know, that is playing right now in 2017 run Drahig. I like Drahig. He's like more or less basically a stacker. He stacks any BA card on top of your deck, so you mill it off Dante guaranteed, and you pretty much get whatever effect you want. And at the same time, he can stack off of, you know, like if he was like an in-phase effect, you know, or if you Beatriced him, or you know, like you Dante'd and milled him off of Dante, so you'll use him, put Fire Lake on the top of your deck, and be like, all right, I have a guaranteed secure Fire Lake for my next turn. So he's really cool. Then, you know, the Tour Guide and also Tour Bus, because sometimes it's smart to like Tour Guide into Tour Bus, and then the first time you detach Tour Guide. The second time you use Tour Bus to put Tour Guide back into the deck, so you can do her a second time. or just in general, just to have 2 copies of Tour Guide and to be able to resolve her twice. Because Tour Guide's like the best card in the deck. And if you think that I'm done with monsters, we still ain't done with monsters, fam. Even though we play as many BAs as possible, because two BAs in hand is like, you got the combo, bro. You've got the Dante. And then 3 BAs in hand is like Beatrice. Like the way I play this deck, I'm trying to turbo out Beatrice. She's like the only reason why BAs are still good, in addition to Dante. So as you saw, I play so many BAs, it's just ridiculous. Then 3 copies of Boots. He's just Stratos. You have to play 3 of him. And then 2 copies of Ancient Cloak. He's Stratos as well, but the card he Stratos is always going to be Boots. And you use Boots just to get your Fog Blade. These are the best meals off of Dante, aside from Graf, Skarm, and like Sir. Like, and Phoenix Rhino Warrior, of course. Like, you want to mill cards like these. So, I like PK Fire, and I'm just playing 3-2-1. This one is kind of like an extension. Sometimes it helps you for your Break Sword plays. Like, and if you play the rank up, you can always like use this. Send the Fog Blade, special Break Sword, then rank him up off of the Phantom Knights rank up play. And if not, it just helps you to like do more damage. It's really, really cool. So I like it. And then an XYZ material, it just gives Break Sword 1,000, so he's a 3K beater. That sums up the monsters. It's a lot of monsters, I know. Spells, you only play good ones. You play 3 good and evil. I use this for like retarded shenanigans where it's like a loop. Not a loop, but it's like an every turn thing. You go banish, search for Fire Lake, and then you go banish, search for Fire Lake, or you know, the Traveler, and then you go banish, search for Fire Lake. Like there's a grind game where I did it 3 times in a row. Every single turn. Not my first turn, but after my second turn, the 3 turns after that, I just banished them 3 times and literally searched for Fire Lake 3 times. It was just retarded. Outside of that, it's the ritual spell from Malakota, so it's necessary, but it basically searches for any Burning Abyss card from your deck to your hand. So when you mill it off Dante, you know that you have a guaranteed something next turn. It's really, really nice. 3 pre-preps. Pre-prep is just my favorite spell in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 Allure of Darkness. I'm not playing Pot of Desires. I could literally just be like this. Where's the Desires at? I could just grab some Desires and just like slap them there if I wanted to. But I was like, man, there's like a lot of deck thinning. And then every time I banish like Graf, Sir, or, you know, Tour Guide, it really makes me sad. And it happens a lot. So I was like, let's not do Desires for a little while. Let's give Desires a break and just do these 9 spells. And then for the traps, 3 Fog Blades. I know that it targets, so it does have a horrible, you know, like it's a horrible matchup when you're playing Spirals and they have like Resort first. But that's why I like Fire Lake, because like Fire Lake blows stuff up. So worst case scenario, if you want to go like Beatrice, I mean not Beatrice, if you want to go Fire Lake to blow up the field spell and then Fog Blade after that, you can do that. But outside of that, it's like when you have Fire Lake and Fog Blade, it's like so freaking broken. Oh my gosh, not even broken. It's just so good. It's like you're not gonna win guaranteed, but you're so close to winning. You can almost just call it like your opponent's gonna scoop. Like blow up the field, use a Malakota, send another card, and then like Fog Blade them after that. That's insane. Then I like Traveler. I like to search this card off of Good and Evil because it's like a really, really clutch extender. Like when you go when you have this set, right? And you're like, Dante, mill 3 BAs. I play so many BAs, it happens, right? Then you're like, flip this. And then you go off. Or you're like, Dante, mill 3 BAs. And then you're like, link summon with Dante, going to like Proxy, and then like going to Deco Talker. Or just goes flat out to Deco Talker. Then you're like, flip Traveler, summon back Dante, and then the other Dante that you summon, you know, the last turn. Or just forget the link summoning. If you just mill 3 BAs off of Dante, flip this, summon all 3 of them back. Like, dude, you get so far. I like it. And even in combination with Fire Lake, because you use Fire Lake to send 2 BAs to destroy 3 cards, you can flip this in phase, summon back your Dante and the other BA that you sent, and then you pretty much get their effects off again, like, because you're going to send them to the grave again. And, like, when you use Sir and Dante, like, if you had a Sir under Dante, like, this and this, oh my god, like, it's just... Whoo, man, give me a break, man. You're killing me. It's so great. I love it. BAs are fun, man. Extra deck, 3 Dante. I don't care what anybody says. 3. Yeah, sure, you can get away playing 2. Sure, Winter Cherries, whatever. 3 Dantes. Just way too good. Dante's the reason why the deck is just amazing. Double Break Sword, double every year. Tell me why these are the only rank 3s that I make. Like, I don't even think I play any other rank 3s anyways, because I was like, these are the only ones I'll make. Oh, yeah, Acid Golem for... being over Masterpiece. But whenever I use gloves under Breaksword, I can just use Breaksword, pop a card, and then pop Diagram, attack over Masterpiece. Because before you even make him, you bait him out. So it's really easy. But like, these are the only rank 3s that I make. And outside of that, you're just going for Beatrice as soon as possible. And then, you know, targets. This one you can actually summon. Never play the fusion spell. It's not that good. Acid Golem. I don't think I'll ever make it. I don't even know how I play it. Like, the reason was to beat over Masterpiece, but my deck can already do that. And then you have Evil Swarm Nightmare. You have Dark Rebellion Dragon for your Fog Blade, for your Breakstar plays, because you pop, summon them to the 2 Phantom Knights back, and then you overlay into like this or this, depending on the matchup, then Decode and Proxy. Never really make them, but you can. Like, it's always funny when you can, like, Proxy with your Dante, and then use Dante to add Far Lake back or something. Just any BA card in general, like add Sir back. Something like that. It's just real cool. Can't wait till we get the Link Monster. That concludes the deck profile. I love you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this as well. Check out the other deck profiles that I have on the channel. And also, you know, check out what my teammates do. I know that I upload the most on the channel. But when you see the stuff that my teammates do, you'd be like, man, oh man, these guys are crazy. On that note, I'm going to go to sleep because I'm tired and I've been uploading too much. Peace.